In this video, we're going to be talking about a shocking twist. Nyx is captured by the Puritan, and by the time this issue is over with, you will see about this shocking twist and know exactly what we're talking about. Alrighty then, this is a comic book review of Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx, issue number 4, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. So previously in the Book of Nyx, as Nyx heads back to the Coven to seek entry to the Ivory Conclave, she is ambushed and captured by the Puritan. So we begin this issue with the Puritan going on with the speech, how he was talking about this was once a beautiful church, a testament to his divine glory, his being God, a place where one could sit and reflect on all that he provides. Now look at it. Like the rest of the city, it rots away from the inside like a diseased wound. It can't be saved. The only thing left is to burn it away, cleanse it with holy fire. And he continues on with Nyx. Unfortunately, you and your kind are a symptom to that problem. So I'm here now to pass judgment. And I know you're awake, Nyx, so no need to pretend that you're keeping your eyes shut. But a rage has never felt that it starts to burn Nyx's chest. She opens her eyes and she's pissed. And the Puritan continues. With all the love he has to offer, you still choose to align yourselves with the Dark Ones? A pity? God, if you let him, could make this world a paradise. Man, shut up, says Nyx. You're giving me a headache right now. And Puritan's like, you're young and your false bravado is amusing, Nyx. So Nyx tells him, you can tell you gotta go somewhere else with all that. And Puritan's getting frustrated and pissed, like, I don't think you quite understand your situation. I'm not here to convert you. I'm here to punish you. You and all of your sisters are the ones that will burn in hell. And Nyx is like, okay, I already been there, done that, wasn't impressed. So crucifying young girls and torturing them is part of God's divine plan? I don't get that. So the Puritan is full of rage. He throws his divine blades at her, and those blades hit their intended target, severing her bonds almost as if he wants to cut her loose. So Nyx is like, okay, I'm gonna put a spell on the brother, but you know what? She fails on that spell because she feels there's no connection to her powers. And Puritan's just laughing like, your magic, dear girl, it doesn't work in this church. And Nyx is like, what? I'm not a vampire. What's a church have to do with my powers? It's not the church, says the Puritan. It's the sigils and runes that my order has created and placed around it. Those will nullify your magic. And without your spells, you're nothing to me. Nyx lashes out like, okay, if my spells don't work on you, then I'm gonna throw hands. But he also throws a backhand at her, which makes her fall to the ground. And it's embarrassing. And he tells her, pathetic. I actually feel sorry for you. And Nyx is like, screw you. She takes another weapon and she's gonna go at it again. But he counters with another backhand. Just accept your fate, Nyx. For God stands with me, says the Puritan. I told you what your God can do, and that enrages him as he gives her a blow to the midsection right there. And you know that looks painful right there. But all Nyx can do is just take it, and just take it like that. So her broken body falls to the ground, but she goes into a flashback, which that's what it triggers. That hit triggers a flashback. Hit me again, says Al Simmons. Don't think, just do it. Her pain sparks a memory from her past, and Spawn tells her, don't ever let up in the fight. You have to keep pushing. And Nyx is like this, and she uses her magic, and a crackle of energy erupts from her palm, surprising Spawn with its level of power. And Spawn's like, okay. But, you know, he takes off his symbiote and he tells her, good, but you need to be able to fight without your powers as well. You can't rely on them. They will fail you. Trust me, I know firsthand. Hey, talk about the dead zones, right? So Nyx is like, I can't hurt you, man. You're too big. And Spawn, Al Simmons, tells her, of course you can. You're small, compact, and fast. You have lots of sharp edges. And Nyx keeps throwing and landing blows on him, but they're not really causing Al Simmons any pain. So he tells her, you just need to learn to use those advantages. And she lands a mean right hand to Spawn's chest, but it doesn't do any damage, obviously. So Al Simmons tells her, he gives her a piece of advice. If you can't win toe-to-toe, let your opponent become overconfident. Let them believe they've already won. When they've let their guard down, that's when you strike. Have you ever heard of Muay Thai? So now back into the present. The sound of the Puritan's footsteps snap Nyx back to the present. Your time is over, Nyx. But Nyx tells her to hit me. And Puritan's like, there's no need for more violence. Your trial is over and you've been found guilty, so now you must burn. And Nyx is like, wait, hold up. Nah, baby boy, I'm not done yet. And decks him right there. Short, compact, and those sharp edges that Al Simmons was talking about, well, she uses that sharp edge in the form of an elbow, and you can see little teeth coming out of his mouth for those teeth parts. So Al Simmons has taught her well. As blood spills from his broken nose, the Puritan is momentarily blinded. He is unprepared for her next savage blow. Boom breaks as her knee lands squarely against his jaw. And he begs for mercy, asks for mercy. And Nyx is like, mercy? I have no freaking mercy left for you. Elbow in the back of the head, goes down to the ground. Her assault is precise and relentless. And she tells him, it's over, stay down. But the Puritan's not quite done yet. A hidden blade is drawn in a last-ditch effort by the fallen foe. A clumsy attack, easily avoided, and Nyx knows what's up. But she looks at the knife that he tries to impale her with. A witch knife? It looks old. And Puritan's like, put it down, that's a sacred tool. And Nyx is like, and how many women have been killed with the sacred tool? How many lives have you and your holy order destroyed doing God's work? Never again. The knife is mine. It stays with me. And where are the other girls? Are they dead? And Puritan's like, what other girls are you talking about? She's like, the ones that are missing. The ones that the Holy Coven, or not the Holy Coven, but the Witch Coven commissioned her to find Puritan to see where those girls disappeared to. And Puritan's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're only the second witch I've encountered in the city. The first one, Maya, she put up a fight, but in the end, she burned. And that's a witch that he killed or burned alive in the first or second issue of this comic book. And Nyx is like, don't lie to me. And he's like, I have no reason to lie. I'm an instrument of the divine, and lying is a sin. Then who was it, says Nyx. I don't know. I don't care. I have my own mission. So a minor distraction was all that he needed to escape unseen with all that gas going in the air. But when the gas disperses, Nyx stands alone in the silent church, and for some reason, she actually believes the Puritan that he didn't take the girls. But if that's true, something more sinister is at work here, meaning someone is manipulating things from the shadows. Nyx steals herself, knowing what has to be done next. She needs to find the Ivory Conclave and that lady who asked her to find the Puritan, and if she does that and finds a missing girl, she'll be let up in the club like that. So that is the end of a shocking twist. Nyx is captured by the Puritan. What do you guys think of this comic book? Comment below, let me know. I mean, it was a crazy twist, but if we only got one more issue left, then I am fearful that they're going to rush the ending of this. But you guys comment below, let me know. And don't forget to check out RatedComics.com for some really cool limited print Rated Comics exclusives to add to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. With all that being said, thank you again for watching. Till the next upload.